3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 20 fucking 5. Oh my god!
Welcome to this new part of my Declutter series where we are going to declutter my pile of fucking shame. 25 face palettes. And I truly don't know what exactly it is, but I'm so fucking drawn to face palettes. I keep adding them and then I forget to use them. But I love them. That's why I keep adding them. Do you know what problem I have? I don't have a declutter goal. I just want to say that. I want to be just very, very honest with myself of what I really use and what not. And I just have to let go. I just have to. We're starting with this one and you might be a bit surprised. Wait, didn't she have another Dior palette? Yes, I decluttered the universal shade that has this white, the pink, the gold and the brown in it. And I got a recommendation to try out the one in the shade rose gold. And this has different shades of rosy pinks that I can all use as highlighter. Well, maybe besides that one, that is truly more of a blush moment. But all the others work as highlighter for me. I love that. I really enjoy this one. So as I said, it was just a shade problem, but this in rose gold, this is worth the hype. Let me tell you that. The Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk, Pillow Talk Beautifying Face Palette. I can't let go of this. I enjoy this so much. I don't know. The Pillow Talk shade up here, I used so often the writing has come off, and I do agree on a lot of the critical reviews on it that they're quite hard to use. They need a bit of a build up. They maybe need a little bit of a different brush you usually use because all of them are those big gelée formulations and they just need a bit more effort. But once you have them, so delicious. This is the Nude Gasm Face Palette. I think this is not even available anymore, and I used this. My biggest problem with this palette is actually the blush because it's a bit too peachy for my liking, but with a certain look I can definitely use this. And what I love the most are the both contour shades because one is very deep and the other is perfect, but I like to mix them both. So no, I can't let go. This is the Tarte Amazonian Clay Cheek Palette. That is the Precious Gems one that came out for holiday last year. This is my only Amazonian Clay collection that I have because I don't want to have them as a single. And I have to admit, besides the Park Ave Princess, which I actually do not like, I love all the shades in here. I really do enjoy the formulation of these Amazonian Clay blushes, so also not going to get decluttered. I'm not doing a great job so far. I have 4 Hourglass face palettes. None of these is getting decluttered. None of these. This is the Lightning Added Universe. I think this is from 3 years ago or 2 years ago. I have 2 of last year's, and yes, both are in the elephant packaging because I wanted to customize the first one, but then I got the original elephant too. And this is the newest one. This is the owl packaging with the jellyfish inside, and they're also pretty in their own ways. But no, I'm not ready to let go of any of these. But now let's get a bit more serious. First of all, I have this Patrick Ta duo. This is one of the contour duos in the shade She's Statuesque. I love this. I talked about this in my brand review from Patrick Ta. This is one of my favorite contour and bronzer products ever to exist. Even though I don't like the brand overall, I like this product. And yes, everything with more than one shade in the compact to me is a face palette. That's why we also have to talk about these 2 Patrick Ta blushes. This is the shade She Is Blushing. This is Oh She's Different. And I have the big palette from 2 years ago. And that has the shade She's a Doll, She's Vibrant, and She's Baked. I definitely want to keep these because I like them a lot, but I have to admit that I want to let go of this. I know it's limited edition, nobody has it anymore, blah, 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 blah. The only blush combo I really enjoy in this palette is the She's Baked one, because these two, although they are fucking pretty, they're too much. They're too pigmented. It's just such a pain in my motherfucking ass to use these. Not because of the creams. The creams are pigmented too, but I can live with that. But the powders are too much. Just from looking at it, I get blush on my cheeks. It's too much. I'm sorry, but you have to go. It's my first declutter for this video. How beautiful. I also have a Tom Ford duo. This is the Shade and Illuminate duo in the shade Intensity 0.5, and I will probably be buried in this because I love this so much. The contour, even though it looks quite dark, works for me, and this balmy highlight is everything I want. This is the Vive Modern Bronzer, and this is a duo. It comes with a contour and the bronzer shade. I see that this is a very versatile duo for a lot of people. I don't like it. The problem is not the texture or the quality. The problem is the bronzer. Even though this is light, this bronzer turns so freaking orange on me, I just can't use it. If you see this, I mean you won't, but maybe somebody else, bring us these as a single compact. I don't need to have a duo. This is a very new duo to my collection. This is the new Benefit Rosy Twilight one that comes with a blush in Pom Pom and the Sugar Plum Twinkle highlight. I basically just bought this because of the Sugar Plum Twinkle highlight, but I got so disappointed in it because it's not what I expected, but I also haven't used it enough. So I want to test it out a bit more, and then I will decide. So if it's not in my ranking by the end of the year, you know I decluttered it. Other than that, big surprise. I think I have to. The Charlotte Tilbury Bronze and Glow, the Film Star Bronze and Glow. I wanted to love this. I wanted to be on the hype train. I wanted to be the Charlotte Tilbury goddess that I'm supposed to be. But I'm not. The contour is nice, the highlight is nice, but that's it. It's just nice. And I have a lot of nice things, but I want to be blown away, and this does not. That is so freeing. It's very relieving. The Natasha Denona My Dream Cheek Trio. Oh, I will so not declutter this because it is absolutely stunning. I, with a passion, actually hate the cream highlight because the texture is so stiff, but if you put a bit effort into it, it works. And I really like the way all three look. You will stay. Surprise love of this year, the Bobbi Brown Sculpt and Glow palette that comes with one of the beautiful marbled highlighters, a blush, and a beautiful contour bronzer shade. I never expected to fall in love with a Bobbi Brown product other than the vitamin enriched face base, but I did. I will so keep this. I really enjoy this. This is a custom-made Lethal Cosmetics blush trio from their summer collection where they had these beautiful blush shades, and I haven't used them enough to let go, and I actually, even though if I had, I probably won't because these are so motherfucking intense. I just love it. I'm a big fan of blushes. I'm a big fan of intense blushes, and you might don't believe it, but these, even though they are so intense, look 10 times better than the Patrick Ta ones from the Face palette. The Blend Bunny Noctilucent Highlighter palette is fairly new to my collection, but I have used it a couple of times now. I think I dipped into every shade. No, I think the Apparition shade I haven't used yet because it has a blue, very blue shift, and I was not able to use it yet. I love this. I really do love this. I got very recently a recommendation that Bella Beauté Bar has a similar duochromed highlighter palette, and I really want to get my hands on that, but it's not available at model shops, so we are going to continue to use this one. But really good quality. I love a duochrome highlight. I think duochrome highlighters are so underestimated, and I personally am so sick of only having champagnes and lights and pinks and whatever. I want to have some color in my highlight, and I still want to blind people, so this is perfect for that. Same as actually the Oden's Eye Alva 2 highlighter palette. I bought this in the beginning of this year when I saw it in the yearly declutter of Betty Jean. She kept this. And oh my, how beautiful is this? Especially the salamander shade. This is more of a holographic with a blue shift, while the Undine, I think, looks light blue, but it goes super cool toned on my skin. Sifs has a beautiful purple shift, and Gnome is a nice champagne highlight, but very intense. I truly enjoy this. I think it is great quality. I'm not even sure if it's available anymore on the website, but I hope it is, because that's pure gold. Another custom-made Letha Cosmetics palette, but this time with 4 pans, and these are all the shades from the Teresa Is Dead collection. So both of the blushes, both of the highlighters, and I have to say, I love it. I cannot stress it enough. Letha Cosmetics is the fucking banger in the industry, and if you have never ever tried their blushes or highlighter, you truly missed. And I'm really sad that when I did my brand review on Letha Cosmetics that I forgot that I had them. I didn't even talk about them. I think I forgot completely to apply them. Not too sure. Did I? I think I didn't. I mean, look at this green highlighter. Stunning. Stunning. This is from last year, the Pat McGrath Divine Blush and Glow Cheek Palette in the shade Divine Rose. It has 4 blushes and 1 highlighter. This is Desert Orchid, Divine Rose, Peony Rose, and Electric Bloom, and the highlighter is Nude Nectar. Maybe Pile. I have to think about that one more minute. Yes, I do have a drugstore product. This is the BH Cosmetic Belgian Waffle palette with bronzer and highlighter. I bought this because everybody on the internet is raving about this. And everybody on the internet is fucking right. This is a beautiful palette. I really love the texture. The only shade I actually don't like is the maple shade, but I don't know. I don't have to use all of them, and I can live with the fact that 5 out of 6 pans are usable for me. Maybe I should try maple as a blush. Could be a very highlighty blush. But I do really enjoy it. It's really pretty. And what I don't understand, why is my palette curved? I don't know, and I don't care. But it's highly recommend. If you've never tried this, highly recommend. The Made by Mitchell blush book. No, I'm not saying the original name. I hate that. I think you know that so far. This motherfucker retails for about €40 and you get 12 full-size blushes. I consider 4 gram a full size because Hourglass also only has 4 grams. Look at this. I even did a short review on that. You have one side with the pinks, one side with the peaches and oranges. And even though I'm not a peach and orange girl, I can wear every single shade in here. I can wear every single shade on this side. So this is a true versatile palette for me, actually. If you're on the hunt for a blush palette, this, and you will never need anything else. I haven't used that in a while, and I was really considering buying one of the face trios from this year's collection, but I didn't because I already have the contour shade that's in there. And the thing is, I like these blushes. I think they're pretty. You know what? I decluttered 3 face palettes at this point, which is not a lot when we think about I have 25, and I thought I can declutter more, but I want to test this also out furthermore. I want to really dig into it and form my final opinion. So same here, if you see this in the end of the year ranking, it's arrived. If not, it didn't. To be honest, letting go of 3 very popular face palettes, well, besides the Vive one, I never hear people talk about Vive, but this one, I, a couple months ago, could not have let go of a makeup item that is not available anymore. I just couldn't. But now I'm sitting here proud and telling you that I just don't like it. And I don't care about the fact that this was limited edition and this is now sold out and I can't buy this anymore. I just don't feel the joy. Same with this one. This is a 60 fucking euro duo, but I just don't feel the joy. And even though I like one shade in this one, does not justify cluttering my my Alex drawers with a product I just don't like grabbing. So 3 is good. 3 is more than I actually expected because I had no expectations. So I'm happy with that. I have done so many parts of this Declutter series already, so do not forget to subscribe to not miss any of those videos. Also, please come over to Instagram and TikTok where I upload fun shit, because especially with those shorter videos, I can't upload them here since YouTube allows only 1 minute, while on TikTok, I upload quick tutorials on iLooks, for example, that are like 3 or 2 minutes long. Also, when you check the info box, there is a link to the Buy Me a Coffee website where you can buy me a slice of pizza so that I can afford new makeup that next year is going to be decluttered. Just kidding. You can support the channel with that. All, of course, with no obligation to do, because the biggest support that you can show me actually is subscribing. So thank you also for watching this video. Let me know what you recently decluttered, and I will see you in the next one.